Hey, yeah. They try to pause me on YouTube, but look, it stops here. Queen toast rose up. Now those chicks are shook with real fear. I'm a bad bitch, always on point. They can't block my career. I set the camera, lit the room, and made the vision clear. Yeah, you know they mad. Those hoes are hating on my digital space. But I just block the noise, keep the camera focused on my face. Got niggas feeling me, but I turn them down. They can't keep pace. I respect myself and respect my craft. No time to waste. Put my family first, built this empire from the ground. No matter how they try to play you, you captured the play, safe and sound. Didn't make it seem because God made you to wear the heavy crown. What you know about the queen when she's stepping through your town? What you know about the queen? Yeah, she's always on point. Queen Tulsa in the building, smoking out the whole joint. They tried to play you, but you captured the play. Didn't break a sweat. Now those chicks are short. That's a bet, yeah, that's a bet. Yeah, Queen Tulsa, make it never match your pedigree. Family first, craft first, living wild and free. I remember clicking up low when the hate was at its peak. They thought that YouTube hot would make my whole foundation weak. But Queen Tulsa doesn't fold. I don't turn the other cheek. I just upgraded my lane. Why these copycats are meek? I keep my standards high. Won't let a man disrupt my focus. These dudes are hitting up my line with that hocus pocus. I turn them down with a smile. My self-respect is royal. To my blood, to my team, I remain forever loyal. They wanted drama, wanted tears, wanted me to crash the car. But God made you a star, so you elevated far. Didn't have to scream or shout, didn't have to start a fight. Just kept the camera rolling and walked straight into the light. What you know about the queen? Yeah, she's always on point. Queen Tulsa in the building, smoking out the whole joint. They try to play you, but you captured the play. Didn't break a sweat. Now those chicks are shook. That's a bet, yeah, that's a bet, yeah. Queen Tulsa, they can never match your pedigree. Family first, craft first, living wild and free. Yeah, this is a letter to myself, the one who stood the ground. When the screen went black, you found a way to turn it all around. No scene, no extra noise, pure grace from above. God made you Queen Tulsa, wrapped in strength of self-love. Keep shining, keep grinding. They can never block your view. Queen Tulsa, this is all for you.
Listen here, I'm so excited to be here. Today is Thursday, July the 16th. The current time is 1:05 a.m. Listen, we are going to listen to some broadcast. This is going to be a late night show. Shout out to Alexis K. Tyler. I'll have to give her a donation today, child. If you guys want to send her a donation, it's going to be $GOD, the number 9XX. We will be taking a listen to some commentary tonight. And if you guys do not know that there are some viral stories going around where our young Black men are being terminated at rapid speeds. Yes. Oh, yes. Our community is being tainted. Our young men, our young women, our youth, they are going outside, y'all. Like, seriously. And we definitely have to step up and we have to do our due diligence. And when we are raising our children, we need to be teaching them their rights, the amendments, and all that. I mean, and even when it comes to the areas that we live in, we need to be knowledgeable. We need to take advantage of voting. We need to take advantage of speaking out at these council meetings. We need to get involved in our communities. I get, I can speak for me. I get, I do all types of sort of commentary. But I will be pushing more content of awareness. And that's really where I've been here lately, is like about awareness, looking out for our individuals, even on here, that encounter some horrific trauma from this internet. Give me one moment. And okay, So I want to give you guys this video right here. We're going to go ahead and start with this one. This one is actually going to be about Nolan Wells. So shout out to Alexis K. Tyler. I will be dropping her link in the chat. She did a reading on Nolan Wells, and it gets really deep. It gets really deep. So without further ado, let me go ahead and bring this live broadcast up. And at any given time, you guys, feel free to sound off. I'll pause the live and we can have a discussion about it. But as of right now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play. I was going to start with this one with the Dream Doll, but I think that I'm going to get her next. So give me one moment as I... Okay. This is the one that I want. All right, so let's get into it.
You know, the series I was doing with Clive Davis, I mentioned Messy Jesse Jackson set up MLK to be shot along with the other one was down there at the Lorraine Hotel in Memphis. We definitely need to look at Memphis too, because I'm going on with Memphis, Tennessee, Memphis, and Africa. You then look at, goddamn it, he mentioned Al Sharpton was on the tape. Now you see Al Sharpton is up here in this Nolan thing. He all up in, they done brought the old civil rights, 50s, 60s, 70s. Al Sharpton was on the tape and was an informer. You can look it up. Al Sharpton go both ways. And basically is a plant to put there. They don't put him in. You already know something mess. You already know that the boy they're gonna get away with killing this boy. They're gonna get some money for it because Messy Al Jackson and Messy Al Sharpton. Excuse, why did I say Al Jackson? Goddamn, see they go together. See this energy. I ain't standing this long because y'all didn't donate for it. This goes too many fucking ways. That boy been in here for about 3 days now. And he mad. He beat the boy ass. It's too many scenarios with this. It's 2 or 3 goddamn it story. His story, the other motherfucker story, and the truth, and the lie, and the goddamn, and the real fucking story. It's 3 different goddamn scenarios that he been telling me right here. And it take too much energy. I just woke up because I'm tired. So, you know, I'm not going to tell y'all asking me about this. And I'm not going to go into too many deep details unless you donate for it. You don't hit the Cash App and make my ass crack, wobble, and goddamn it clap, or the PayPal, or the motherfucking Zelle. You're not going to get the whole story from me because I'm sick of you all want something for nothing. And plus, it's too convoluted. He told me yesterday there was blood under his skull. There's blood in his head. They bumped his mouth, bumped his teeth, blood in his goddamn mouth. He was hit in the back, kicked in the back, low back, middle of the back. It was 2 or 3 of them white boys jumped on that boy at one time. One of them boys got blonde hair, a part on the side. He go both ways, and he got them a crush on Nolan, and Nolan was fucking that goddamn white girl. Now, I ain't heard nothing about this, and I don't know if it'll come out, but I hope, and the boy a drug addict there. If that white lady, that judge got a son, he on drugs. They do's that shit. They was drinking, and he's a fucking junkie, a drug addict, and the one beside him is his brother or another white boy with him is a goddamn drug addict, and they like to get drunk, and that judge, that white lady that was in it, can't do nothing with him. The daddy, I wonder where is her husband or the daddy, because one of them is dealing with either he's a lawyer like her, and he deal with the DA, or he is the goddamn DA. They got this little good old boy network down there where she is going with either a DA or...
Yes, so this is Alexis K. Tyler. She's actually here on YouTube. I'm gonna drop her link here right now. So give me one moment. Yeah, you can actually find her on here. Let me tell you a little bit about her. She does like celebrity readings. She's read for Mo 3, Young Dolph. I mean, like she's read and put up videos. Nipsey Hussle, Whitney Houston, Clive Davis, you name it. Yes. So let's go ahead and credit her. I'm gonna drop her link in the chat.
A lawyer.
Okay, you said hold on. You said yes, I used to follow her. She was what's his name, daughter? Jackie Wilson. Uh-huh. Jackie Wilson's daughter, yes. And actually, I've interviewed her. You can check some interviews out on my channel. She's been over here before. All right, let's get into it. Right now, if you're just now coming in, please hit that like button if you can. We are discussing the Nolan Wells case update. What we are listening to is Alexis K. Tyler doing a deep dive into the spiritual realm and communicating with Nolan. And sounds like he's seeing something else went down, y'all. Also, she was on Beyonce's sister album. I mean, okay, I'm gonna check it out. Okay, cool. Let's get into it.
Do you see what I'm saying? See, that's why this is too messy for me. Cause I haven't heard nothing about this, but she been fucking. They got a good old boy, family network, and husband. They switching a rule down now. They got the swingers group down there in that courthouse, and down there with the sheriff, the DA, the deputies. I'm here, deputy sheriff. What this is? Police. She got family down there that judge, sexual family, legal business family, and it's a group of witches. She's tied to high-ranking witches and warlocks, and I'm sorry, but they're gonna get off with this, baby. The family gonna get some money and get recognition, gonna get some plaques and donation and fun named after them and football named after them and shit, and some white folks are gonna come forward that ain't racist and gonna contribute and show their condolences, and they really do mean it, because all white folks ain't like that, but these crackers, these white folks, what they call them country crackers, and them good old boys and the KKK, they done already started covering this up and shifting paperwork and writing different stories and writing different names and diversions. He showed me 3 different scenarios, and this ain't the first time. The shipment going on where that boy is on dope. That white boy is on dope. He popped them pills, do smoking some kind of shit. They get it on the side. The mama know it. The mama can't do nothing about it, which is the judge that you saw come out with that blonde hair. She knew about this shit. They don't really like black people. She didn't like his mama, was jealous of his mama and them, because she can't blame this on a drug gang, some nigga gang drive-by shit, and some dope dealing niggas with some goddamn Mexican in a cartel. She can't blame it on that, and it's some nigga shit and drive-by shooting shit. This boy been a problem. I don't know if they done put him in rehab before or tried to somebody's drinking or want to send him off to one of those expensive clinics or down there undercover, and the boy come out and get back on the shit. They got a lot of drama and fighting with her and his daddy, or her and her husband, and going with people down there. They don't. See, that's why I don't want to get into this shit, because it's too goddamn messy, and y'all didn't donate for it. So I'm not getting in this too far after today. If you all do not donate for me to get into this shit and for what I'm seeing, I'm gonna leave this alone, because it's too messy and it's too dirty, and it'll take me too much work. And when they get this art out here, I'm talking about this autopsy, I don't know what they're gonna find in this, because of the way they did that body. I think they already did did they do an autopsy, and are they doing a second autopsy here? Let me see, because I suppose the body's supposed to be protected right now, but he in his head, under the skin, it probably came up now because the body been sitting. He got bruises. He was bust in his forehead, up around the hairline, on the side of his head with a bottle. They was drinking. They was drunk. He was fucking. He was getting drunk too. He got a little tipsy, and he was fucking that white girl. It was a white girl down there. She dyed hair, the hair like a strawberry blonde, got a little pinkish color, a little orange tint. She might change colors. She liked it fucking him. She was sitting on his lap now while he's holding up her ass, that little piece of ass she got, up and down on the molly, on the dick, then getting down. And she said, "Ooh, she deep throated me." She got her ball down and underneath her bottom teeth. Got it all the way in like sin, goddamn it. Now, this is what he's telling me. They been fucking, and she was fucking the other white boy. They was down there doing group. See, that's why he like. See that she always wanted her a token nigga. She always wanted a nigga she can have to herself. She called herself, they were going to be together. They were going together on the low, like Sexy Red, real bad. So she can spend time. They were talking about she want to marry him. God damn it now, and has some two little half damn nigglets now. And the other boy was jealous of him. Jealous of him, boy. But he liked it. You know what? God damn, he liked it, Nolan, too. But Nolan don't go both ways. So it was resentment towards that. So if I can't fuck you, you don't like me no more. I thought you liked me. Oh, so you think he better than me? You like his skin better than mine? You got a better physique than mine? You got a better body than me? You got a bigger dick than me? And they going back and forth. He trying to make her choose. The white boy trying to make her choose him. No, you're going to stay here and you're going to be with me. We've been liking each other since we were kids. And she's like, no, I want to be with him. Oh, so you want to be with him. You want a black man. So you want to be with him and you want to go off with him. Something about some NFL or some shit. I don't, look. Somebody got some pile of sniffing in their nose. Then either he do that or he done did it before or she do that and she like to get on that with the white boy. They was fucking around and they got drunk. They was doing group fucking. They fucking down now. They fucking. They down. Oh. They were down there fucking. She sucking dick. She sucking white boy dick. She sucking a sucking white boy dick. She sucking Nolan dick and she like that black shit. She love that shit. She with that. She love the homie. You know what I'm saying? She liked him more and they watching her suck him off. He like, wow, this is a dream come true. Because didn't nobody say nothing about it. Didn't nobody have no problem. He's like, damn, I'm getting my dick sucked by this white bitch. She's down on her knees just sucking out on that man, just calming out on that man. She calm out on her chin. She like to do him like that on a regular goddamn basis now. Slurping and talking. Relax. You know what, Nolan? You what? Ah, wait a minute, you took my way down. You took it down. You like that? No. Ride it for me. See, this is what, see. Man, look. Oh, she was passed around at first until she got that bite. And they all watching him deep stroke, daddy long stroke, the white girl. Cocaine. I want to rock right now. Cocaine. You know what? I got to get into it. Cocaine. See, they liked that cocaine. You know what I'm saying? So it was cocaine to cocaine. The white girl, the white boy. But then she wanted to, you know what I'm saying? She wanted to flip that. She was liking him. Not him. Liking him. Hey, Mikey. She like it. Hold on, I gotta take an intermission. Cocaine. What you say, Kilo? Huh? You gonna tell her about it, Kilo? America has a problem. America, okay. America has a problem. White girl. Name it cocaine.
Get inside your brain, play you like a lame.
Yeah. Good side. You what? You with the folk know you with her. See, the folk know you with her. You see what I'm saying? The folk know he was with her. That was they token nigga. So the folk know he with her cold gang. I want to rock right now. They were fucking. She liked it him, but nobody in the open public know that because she was supposed to go away with him. Now look, y'all know that I don't know what I'm talking about. This for entertainment purposes only. Who? Because the white boy, look like he's a drug addict and a drunk. Might be the judge's woman, judge's child, judge's son. Do she got a son? Is one of them that white judge's son with the blonde hair that's talking in public like she got so much compassion when she one of the three witches of Eastwick? This was a sacrifice. They took this boy down, and if y'all would look in the history of where they come, it was another black man. Plenty of black men that were slaves, but another one was a black football star, a football athlete that got killed. Not killed, killed. And they had something to do with it because they like to, they bone collectors, the skeleton collector as a spiritual debt to give to day football players. Soul snatching, soul swapping, scalping them. Like they claim the original Native Americans did, which is the so-called black folks, indigenous Indians said they were scalping, but they the one that was scalping the Indians. Because we know them white-faced Indians, them that make the real Indian, them is them Asian, and then what them Alaskan to Pacific Islander. They not just like them like the real Hawaiians over there. The real Hawaiians is the queen is a black woman. And they'll have those Asian features with brown skin. A dark skin is fake. So they get the original ones and call them niggas and say they black, and they take their soul and give them to white folks. Yeah, the souls of so-called black folks. They give them to white folk with the lynching and the hanging. He jealous that boy. He want a destiny swapping, soul swapping. The mama is a high-ranking warlock and judge down now. This ain't the first time they done did this. So him and her, Nolan and the white girl, call themselves in love. I don't know when he supposed to go to school or where he go to school at. She supposed to go away with him. He didn't make her do it. She wanted to be with him. The other white boy was enraged. If that's the judge's child. And he was like, bro, what the fuck you talking about? Get the fuck out of my face, bro. What the fuck you want me for? Then he kept telling me yesterday, he said, we got into a fight. And I went back down, they jumped me. He said, I didn't drown first because I'm looking at his head, looking at his lung, looking at his brain. I'm looking under the skin, under the scalp, and blood patches, blood clots up under there, all around this goddamn boy head. Out in the back, all in the front of it, in his chest. I'm looking in his lung. I don't see no whole bunch of water in the boy's lung. Down in his stomach, I don't see a whole bunch of food. I see liquid. So he had been drinking as well, but he wasn't a drug addict. His leg hit him in the kneecap, like knocked his knees buckled up underneath me. And she said, oh my God. The white girl saw it. Now they over there fucked up and scared, high. They was high. The main one was high on that shit and drunk. Triple team that boy, and the girl watched. It was another girl with long black hair. They all got together. The mammy called the mammy. That's the judge. And they called the man down at the sheriff department, the police department. You know what? See, I don't even. Oh, my God. Had it cleaned up because they was partying. But then they turned the music. They had him out there in the middle of nowhere, just around water and land. He came back off the water. They was at another house. I wonder, was it the mama house? The judge. They all got together. They done pieced it together, and the boys can't say nothing unless somebody leaking information. or somebody getting paid to slip information, because all the white people that was involved in that do not hate black people and were not with that shit. I have a problem with what they did, but she don't want her son to go to prison. Or them other ones are going to prison. They getting paid now and made promises and threats to shut up and to deny things when they get on the stand, or be prohibited from speaking, or go to a mental institute or drug rehab, or go out of town. I'm sorry to tell you, but this is a very convoluted case, and this ain't gonna end well. And the girl wanna tell, but she already know that ain't gonna really sit well with her white community. You telling on them folks watch a nigga to help because they killed the nigga. Bitch, we do this every day down here. You know how that go. So you think it's wrong. Hell, I think it's wrong too. That's what one of the wives is telling her. Parents are telling her. Friends are telling her, look, honey, you got to be objective and think about this. You do this and he go to jail, your life gonna be ruined. Wherever you go, ain't nothing gonna go your way. We'll have you down here like a country whore down here at the Cracker Barrel, bitch, serving plates and shit, and we'll know you. Everybody know you got a plate in your head. Something wrong with you, or in and out the jail, or in and out goddamn mental institute, or basically, bitch, down there at the ground. Now how you want it? Because we ain't gonna have that. They're gonna look down on you wherever you go, bitch. That you told on a white person. You told on your own for not for another white person, but bitch for a nigga. Shit, we kill, we white, and we kill other white motherfuckers and cover it up, bitch. You think we gonna give you permission to get up out of here and go, bitch? Even if you didn't take the oath, your daddy, your mama, other people have taken the oath. The high Masonic KKK Albert Pike hole, bitch. What is you saying, bitch? Now you better get it together, or you go catch the school bus or walk to campus and they find your ass in there stinking, and then set it up and say you took an overdose or you can't deal with losing the love of your life, this black man. I mean, bitch, what is it now? What happened? You don't, you forgot? Seem like you trying to blur the line, bitch. It's a line between good white folks and blacks, bitch. See, they having a little talk. Y'all can get active all y'all got on to. Ain't no wish y'all can say we shall overcome. Being Crump really don't give a fuck. He want that check now. He's the new age nigger wrangler / snake wrangler. He's the new star, and he's a high-ranking Mason. That's why he on TV. And then he must have been apprentice under Al Sharp, because Al Sharp, I told y'all that Clive Davis said shit by Al Sharp. Now, goddamn, Al Sharpton and Message Jesse. And I said, God damn, that goddamn Clive. Now, rather Clive said this a week or two ago, since he let that bitch fuck my damn thing. Fuck with my electricity, my damn heater. Here come Al Sharpton, draw up pipe smoking, goddamn Ozempic taking ass. Y'all seen him? Up there with that little piece of hair that they've been blow dried and hot curl with some of them pink rollers got them a wet set. I put him under the dryer, that little piece of hair, and gave him a goddamn dark and lovely relaxer with them two big ass clothes, and the clothes is real on some Ken and Barbie dollhouse clothes on, some real little doll clothes, and even they too goddamn it big. With that drawed up ass face, hanging ass hag face, and that lollipop ass body. Y'all seen that shit? What the fuck going on with Al Sharpton? Well, he on that goddamn it Ozempic, that goddamn it cocaine on the pill. What the fuck wrong? Y'all, I know y'all gonna see I'm not fucking lying. Look at Al Sharpton, goddamn it now. So what if you spell if he hasn't solved in the case, he ain't finna solve no goddamn case. He finna get the goddamn it paper. That what being Crump finna goddamn do. And you can test. I just started coughing. Something wrong with Al Sharpton lung or his throat one. He been taking too many of them goddamn it shots. It's on one side of his lung. I'm trying to get it out, but I can't. Need some water. He needs some water, goddamn. He dehydrated in his throat. He said he missed his mama. He loved his mama. Nolan will love his mama, his dad. And he see them crying and looking through that house. He took my key. I know his phone. Wait, talking about some keys or a card or a PIN number. It's a pen. There's something hid either in that phone or in another phone or in a cloud. He said my PIN number. Okay. So they hid it and they got a tape of it and they got some film. They got audio file and they got a video file, and where the phone was on, they said, you hear this? And the white boy is two white boys, but the one he highlighted, got some blonde hair. I wonder who is he? He highlighted him to me. He up there shaking and crying and high. And when he get drunk or he get on that drug, he started hallucinating. He don't know what's reality or his imagination. He see things like monsters after him or 2 or 3 people at one time or somebody out to get him. He got on that stuff and it's a demon or a spirit get on him. He attacked Nolan and he looked at the other boy, another boy with dark hair or black hair that's in this here. He gave him he a wrestler or something. He's strong too. He work out, he bodybuilder. Jumped him, but they started fighting Nolan. He couldn't get the best on. The one with the blonde had the judge is. I wonder what is her child. I need to see these children. Because I see these children. Like I said, I told you no. I told you when I started the beginning of this. What did you not understand? I said no. How can it be justice somebody that young, that beautiful, that talented, dead? What kind of justice can you get out of that? You can't bring him back. No. But I'm going to spend the rest of his life being a drug addict and a drunk behind this because of the guilt. And he can't tell nothing because it will ruin his family bloodline and family reputation and the town reputation. Everybody know they're racist as hell down there. Dirty crackers down now. And this is going to happen again. Like I told y'all, the lynchings was going to start coming back out. I said, well, last year, and it's already coming out. They even lynching black females, which tells you a whole bunch. Because they don't care nothing about the female that produced these black men. So all of y'all can get this in this motherfucker. Just remind me of that black boy they had down at that high school in Georgia somewhere. I think it was Georgia somewhere. Rolled that boy up in that mat, killed that boy. They was jealous of him and said he killed himself. And the 2 white boys that was jealous of him that was fighting him was the sons of FBI agent. And there's been no justice to this day. I just going to keep filing lawsuits and them judges keep striking it down. He's here. And it's the same thing. It's the same kind of shit, and it's going to drag out and being crump eventually once he put the information out wherever they find, and they ain't going to be able to verify them white children. And he'll tell them, look, we just need to accept this. It is what it is. We need to just take our settlement. He's doing this to settlement up real high. Some millions of dollars. So they get their million, he give millions of cut. And he go on to, he's a shit disturber. He's a shit starter. Which is what he's supposed to do. I'm not saying he's wrong, but he's doing this not because he really cares, because there's nothing he can do. Only thing he can do is get that paper, hit them pockets. That's all you do with white people, hit their pockets. We're going to run this up and get an outcry. These black folk on We Shall Overcome, stomp and march and get on CNN with Don Lemon, got me lemon head ass, and sit up here and holler and cry all out in public and call, goddamn it. I knew something would come about ML King. Which would try to goddamn it, Al Sharpton and the civil rights movement and justice for black people being killed by white folks and mention shit. They're going to use that to get that paper seat. I told y'all Malcolm X, Coretta Scott King, Hugo Chavez, Fidel Castro, Muammar Gaddafi. I told you all of them was in here. I told y'all some civil rights shit gonna go on. And here we are. And they use that when they do this race baiting shit on both sides to stir up the blacks. The indigenous ones have been violated their whole goddamn life and generation upon generation upon generation. And now your justice is going to be You know what? I don't know why he was hanging with them anyway, thinking all of them were his goddamn friend. Because you always have that chance. Now, I have been around white people down here, and I went to school with them for a little while. My mother wanted us to be around them. I dealt with the nigger shit and the racist shit. I done been to their houses too. Badass houses with their own pools. They never tried no shit like that on me. So I'm not gonna say that every white person would do that to you, because they won't. Because a lot of them don't feel that way. Even though they were taught that way. Some of the ones I was around didn't feel that way. Some of them did. I didn't get invited to their house, and I knew not to hang around and get their fucking face no goddamn way. All of them are not gonna do that. But shit, there's some nigga motherfuckers that'll kill your ass at the barbecue and hang your motherfucking ass to dry. I had more niggas do it than white folks. So you can't just say all white people do that, because they will not. And all black people ain't gonna have your back like they watched King get shot. It was all black folks right there. And they lured him there, and Jesse told him to come outside and all that bullshit, and claimed he wore ML King's shirt with blood on it for 3 days when he was running for president, and Jesse Jackson was a lying motherfucker. He ain't never got them held King in his hand and had blood on his goddamn shirt. But he said, Alexa, I sent you the picture of the 3 bars. Thank you, baby. Let me look at the other phone now. Let me get out this because it's too messy. You know, this boy done already talking about he getting sloppy toppy, goddamn it. He's sitting down in the chair. They watching the girl sit on top on. Not on top of him, on top on. I'm talking about took all little shouted. All little shouted, sat down and wrote. She was in love with that boy. Now, I don't know where I'm getting this from. I don't know why I said he was messing girl. And that white girl had messed with 2 of them white boys in now. And they were getting drunk and partying. They got the idea like this. What goddamn it done in goddamn Vegas stays in Vegas, goddamn it. What done in Mississippi stay in Mississippi. So they were doing threesome down there. It won't load up. What he was doing? I gotta play this song right. I gotta play it for a minute. Goddamn, do my other song. What he said? Oh, what he said that what she was doing. He said he liked her because she could take it down. You should search for a different actor. What you said, Nolan? What you doing like with Shauna? What you said? Get it. What you said, Nolan? Get Let me stop. I mean, they probably ain't gonna want to tell y'all that they don't want us to know this here. This is a love triangle. As well as, did he know how to swim? Because this wasn't about that. At first, I'm hearing this. I thought this was about that because a lot of black people don't teach their children how to swim. And y'all, if they're going to be out and about and be in college and be around white people and go on boats, even around black people, be on boats, well, please teach y'all children how to swim. Because there'll end up something happening to them. But what I'm saying, he said, he speaks very well. He said, no, this is not boating. This is not swimming. This was an argument, a 3-way relationship, and 2 of them wanting to challenge me and fight me and start an argument with me. And one of them, he'd been known to be a drug addict and a goddamn drunk. Everybody know this? No. I just told you earlier, this was not about swimming. This did not happen on the water. This boy had been several places. If he had been in the water, they got out, he was in somebody's car. some kind of sports convertible. No, it's got a back seat to it, like you take the top off of it, but you can put the top back on it. He was in the back seat. They went to another party or something. See, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Thank you, brother. It wasn't about no swimming. This went about an argument again, too, like they did this other black boy I just heard about. The boy said they bullied him and gonna push him in the water because they said, didn't your mama teach you how to swim? He said this was not about that. We was at a party, we was getting high. He had been drunk, he was high. We got into a argument. This wasn't directly about the girl either, but it ties into it. It was him and the fight and gets very aggressive and violent. This is pent up rage that he had towards him, and this ain't the first time that they got. I'm tired. This is just training for me. And like I said, I'm not going to dig into this. If you all don't support what I do, and I don't see no support, I don't get nothing. I ain't seen no donations on this shit. So I'm not going to keep on digging into this shit. I'm feeling here and lay back down and mind my own goddamn business. So I don't think it was a direct racial thing either. I at first I thought that, but now he's speaking to me and saying it was racial on this other guy part because he had an inferiority complex. This judge's son, but all of them not liking him. It's kind of racial, but not really direct racial. Like we're gonna be friends with him, I'm gonna kill him, because they could easily do that to plenty of black people. Instead of doing that to one boy, it was racial, but it wasn't. It was racial in the sense we know he's black, but we accept him. He's our brother. He's our friend. But when it comes down to this, his mama got a lot of power. His family got a lot of power. They all stick together. So if he jumped him, and there's another guy that was jealous of him, 2 white boys jealous of him. So they wanted to do that shit out of jealousy. And it just happened with his race is different than mine. They say they better athletes. They say they top at everything they do. Even if they learn to swim, and now he in this, and then they're like he fucking that girl, and she don't want them. She done turned on her own goddamn color to be this nigga. So this was some jealousy shit, some rivalry shit. And on top of the fact that he black, well, we know that we can get away with this because we know our parents ain't gonna have us plead guilty and spend no years in jail for no nickel, either one night for a nickel. They gonna come in there, them sheriffs and police gonna come in there, and detectives, and then you know you don't want to do this, you know you don't want to hurt your family, hurt your mama name. You really didn't mean that shit you said, did you? We're gonna find a way to get you out. All you gotta do is say, yeah, this really wasn't directly about no race shit, but it's become that. Because underneath that, it is some insecurity, inferiority, jealousy about that boy. And you have to be black on top of that shit. I didn't see it yet, baby. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Oh, y'all did send me a little piece of money. Y'all did the offer plate. Oh, okay. I ain't see that there right there. More people should goddamn it do it. 4 or 5 goddamn people did the shit. This shit got me so goddamn thirsty. I'm trying to see the friends. I don't got hot. I'm just hot. And I'm seeing them cutting that boy and saying, we're going to have to cover this or alter this. They got original blood. Now you're going to see the blood competing. They autopsy is going to compete with the new autopsy. Hey, boss lady, that they're not going to line up, and the toxicology reports are not going to line up. Not completely. He might have got a little tipsy, so I wonder, we're going to see when toxicology. Why do I? They're sniffing again. Come out and do cocaine. I'm not saying he doing it. I don't know the residue, and too, he said something up on his fingernail. So either they're gonna clink that goddamn boy fingernail, or the DNA of one of the killers is under the fingernail, and it's on a bloody object. His blood is on an object, and it's on some carpet or some floor. It's on some tile. It's in between the grooves of it. Somebody cut him. He shaved in his face, and he said, He got whatever one of them white boys cutting their face or shaving their face was cut on him. He got injured, or hit on the head, got a scratch, a concussion on the head because the boy was fighting them back. They couldn't do, the one boy couldn't do nothing with him. So 2 or 3 of them got in it, and a girl, it was 2 girls there. One girl with longer dark hair, the other one with blonde hair, but his hair is shorter. And she said, y'all get off of him, get up. No, pushed her ass. She couldn't do nothing about the shit. It's another girl that I'm telling you, there's some females that help cover this up and clean that house. It was bad. It was blood every goddamn wow. But the thing is, it was 2 other white boys' blood. It wasn't just his blood because he was fighting, he was kicking, boy, he was fighting. But they had this went on for a minute. Within an hour, the shit went on. The first 30 or 40 minutes, he was getting at them, but then he said, help me, get him down. Got them to get, you see him getting the best of me, got them to get in it. So he was drunk and high and couldn't really do nothing with the boy. So a white woman and a white man just came and said, what y'all think y'all doing? What is going on? They was at somebody's house. Oh shit. It's a police, a sheriff, a deputy, it's some polices and somebody, mama and daddy got, wait a minute, it's another man too. It's a group of people down here, all white people and law enforcement down here. Covering this shit up. It's just in somebody's basement or downstairs where it built like a basement or second floor or bottom floor. Oh, and there's some water nearby, animal pool. It's some water nearby here. What lake did they find him in? Because it's a lake by the house with a pool. Oh, rolled him up, rolled this boy down. Rolled him down in the water. Oh, wait. If some grown people was there when they beat that boy to death. That's what he's saying. I'm seeing somebody with a police outfit on. Looked like a sheriff. They called him. It was night or evening. He was off duty, but they dispatched it down. They called him down there. They staged it. Well, y'all better clean this up. Now, what the fuck happened? What's going on? You're going to tell me you're going to go here, you're going to go there, because we're going to stage this blow by blow, play by play. So they're real Denzel training day shit. It's a crew of police that do this dirty shit, that stage murder scene. Wow. Oh, you said by a caller. What's a caller? By a caller. Oh my God. The grown people do know. They watching them and they got them under surveillance. They protect in case somebody want to do something to them. And they got the story stage. They got the stage report. Wait a minute. But y'all, are they saying that he was found in the water? That's all they know. He drowned. It was a drowning accident. Because he showed me he didn't jump off no boat. He didn't get in the water and lose his balance. And no, he said, I was in the boat. I was with them. And there was one place I was at. Then I got out. We went off. We partied. We were fucking, getting high school, having a good time chilling with my girl. But people didn't know that. Oh, boy. Oh, God. And she's like, I told you about this. I told you. That's what the judge said to her son. I told you about this. And the drinking and the drugging. And you see, I told this is going to be your downfall now. Don't worry. Mama going to take care of it. Mama going to handle it like I always do. Poor baby. And just rubbing on him like I always do. It's going to be okay. And then she's white and she's blonde and she's smiling and she's cute. And usually people fall for that, but not in 2026, bitch. we can see through your motherfucker ass. She is a dirty ass bitch. And she know her son ain't right in the head, and he's a junkie and a drunk, and them other boys that's with him. Woohoo! Yahoo! Bob, throw me the rat. This kind of shit got them. You know what? Oh my God, this is chilling. They came in there. Best friend Jalen. Somebody Jewish. Somebody Jewish or speak Hebrew. I seen that a few hours ago. That is in this. They're doing a prayer and heavy rituals. Lord, this is heavily occult. I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to get them on this one. Trying to see the friends. Because he was screaming. He was in his face and telling him to fucking get up off of him and leave him alone. And Nolan was real hyped up. He wasn't no punk. He's scared. He wasn't scared. He'll fight. He's like, bro, get off me, man. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get the fuck out of my face. And then, boom, they slammed each other in the chest. And it went on. The white one jumped Nolan first one. Yeah, that's her name, Ashley, and she's in it. She's in it. I seen the white lady that's a judge because she took her Facebook page down a couple of days ago and her trying to say it wasn't nothing and I'm sorry, my heart go out to them. No, you think about your son and your family and you don't want this to be a scandal. That's what that is. And you're not going to tell on your child. They not going to. His family can get up there and ask for that and this and that. No, white folks, they souls to them are more important than black folks. They are not. She's not going to sacrifice herself. She ain't going to admit she was there. And I'm trying to see who are the friends. I can't see them right now. I have to keep my mind calm and look at this because 7 hours ago, one of Nolan's friends said he was heard on the boat shouting. He says circulating when he was shouting. Okay, another boy, is he mixed or Spanish? Tracerton Shepherd. So wait a minute. So the moment started out as a disagreement between Tracerton Shepherd and his girlfriend. Has been at the center of the swirl of questions about the 18-year-old Mississippi football player Nolan Wells. Young people seemingly in a heated altercation was pictured or heard on video before his disappearance death, but they said they were arguing on a boat. Okay, Horn Island. This didn't begin and end on no goddamn boat. Said the friends took a 45-minute ride over to Horn Island. Shepard said he was waist deep in the water surrounding Horn, having a disagreement with his girlfriend. That afternoon, when a young man his age walked by and criticized their conversation. So what girlfriend they talking about? Said, I told him his friend said, I told him he to mind his own business. Shepard, 20, told me Saturday, a week after the disagreement. Shepard said the exchange became heated and that he and the other man ended up getting into a physical altercation. Shepard's uncle, who had raised him like a father, told Shepard to get out of the water and onto his boat. I mean, I wonder what's he talking about? I'm getting hot. It's hard for me to talk. It's hard for me to breathe. My chest is heavy, like something on my chest or somebody on my chest. I wonder if that's him. I'm hot. Drinking. I wonder if it because it's outside. I'm hot. And I'm drinking. And I'm mad. And I'm arguing. I've been hit. No. This didn't begin and end on that boat. I don't care what them people say. Oh. I'm standing up while I'm doing this ring. I can't hardly stand up. I'm hot. My chest feels heavy. My lungs. because they dumped them there. He killed on dry land. I'm telling you now. He was killed on dry land. I could take my scarf off. I'm hot. Ooh. I can't hardly catch my breath. I'm having a hard time right now. I'm gonna have to lay down. I can't hardly talk. I think this might be what happened to him. He didn't die right off. They hit him. He fell. He was laying down. He was on the ground, on the floor. He was on the floor. He was not on no dirt. He was not on no boat. This didn't happen on a boat because there's not a lot of water in his lungs. I'm not having a hard time breathing because there's water in my lungs. There's fluid in my lungs. I just can't hardly do breathe. I'm having a heart attack. He didn't die right off. They hit him. He fell. He was laying down. He was on the ground, on the floor. He was on the floor. He was not on no dirt. He was not on no boat. This didn't happen on a boat because there's not a lot of water in his lungs. I'm not having a hard time breathing because there's water in my lungs. There's fluid in my lungs. I just can't hardly do breathe. I'm having a heart attack. His brain shutting down. He going dark like he blacking out. Sir, what did I feel? I'm telling you, they was drinking. He's getting high. It was hot.
All right, so let's get into it. For me on this Nolan case, I just really feel like there is some information that's not being given up. And when we think about the justice system, I mean, is it fair to the people that look like Nolan? No, it's not fair. You know, and really, if you just think about this, when you talk about crimes and things like that, and getting an attorney and fighting a case, is about money. Because I don't even, okay, give me 1 second. Y'all, I'm trying to process this. Actually, let me play a song right quick. And so what I'll do is I'll play some content, and then I'll communicate with you guys if you have questions in between the content. So after the content, let me play a song and then let me come back. So then that way I could clear my mind and then we can talk about what we just heard. Does that sound okay? I want to run this as a show, like a real after show. Is radio. This is what we're doing. We're going to listen to stories. We're going to communicate in between. We're going to listen to music, and then we'll come back and we'll dissect. What did you pick up from that audio? Let's get into it. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Queen Tulsa sitting at the talk show desk tonight, shining a light on the wild world with all of her might. We're sorting through the hot topics that the papers print, getting straight to the truth with a humorous hint. No sugarcoating the headlines or the daily grind, just a sister speaking freely to ease her own mind, taking deep dives into the stories they try to hide, with a little bit of sass and a whole lot of pride. Yeah, keeping it so real on the microphone, unpacking the heavy news so nobody feels alone. All she wants is some world peace in the atmosphere, Queen Tulsa has to tell it like it is right here. Just an honest chill vibe with a funny spin. Yeah, the realest news is about to begin. Let the truth sink in. Sometimes this crazy world is a beautiful, messy place. We need a direct voice with some style and grace. You don't need a teleprompter to say what is true, just a warm-hearted queen doing what she's gotta do. From the local gossip to the global stage, we are turning over a brand new page. All she wants is some world peace in the atmosphere. Queen Tulsa has to tell it like it is right here. Just an honest chill vibe with a funny spin. Yeah, the realest news is about to begin. Let the truth sink in. Just Queen Tulsa on the airwaves tonight, wishing for world peace beneath the studio light. Honest, funny, and so damn real. It's just the way she makes us feel. Yeah, Queen Tulsa signing off now. Take a bow, sister, take a bow.
All right. Okay, so we are back. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. If you are just now tuning in, we are discussing the Nolan Wells case. Okay, we are discussing the Nolan Wells case, and what we just heard was some audio. We just heard audio of a reading from Alexis K. Tyler. She did a whole reading. Listen here. What I gathered from that reading was A, there were substances, there were beverages, and really that's pretty common. If you're thinking about, teenagers, high school, they're at the beach, mom and dad is away. So the things that you would do if you were on a family vacation, you wouldn't do that, you wouldn't do that okay. So the restrictions that they would have on a family vacation with family, they didn't have any oversight. They didn't have any chaperones out there. Somebody was going to be looking over them and making sure that they weren't, doing things outside of, what they were supposed to do. My question is, nobody had on life jackets. Nobody had on life jackets. You were out there on the ocean, on the lake, on the beach, wherever. Where are the life jackets? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? It didn't make sense. And when it don't make sense, then it leads you to different things. And then I wanted to point this out because she had brought up, okay, so the guys, there was an argument or whatever the case may be. There was, from my understanding from out of that live broadcast, she said that there was a woman, a girl involved, like around their age, and said that, damn, what's his name? Oh my goodness. Nolan. Nolan Okay, he's in a predominantly white school. Y'all don't think that the white girls like the black boys? Girl, you better get up out of here. Okay. And listen, when you talk about athlete, when you talk about charisma, kind, comes from a decent background, you know what I'm saying? So all that plays a part. Being the token black is not okay. Can we make that okay? Can we make that okay that it's not okay? Being the token black because you got some self-esteem issues that you gonna run up over here. And I'm not saying that this is for everybody, and I'm not even saying that it's for him in general. But being the token black person is not a flex. Listen, the reason why I say it's not a flex is because even here on YouTube, I met a black man and he went into a white sector and he wanted to be the token black man, black person. Yeah, his name is Audio. They used to call him Token. Actually, he had changed his name to Token. Some black people want to go over there and mingle and say nefarious thing about black people just to fit in with these white people that don't give a damn about you. And little do you know, they uncle like to hang people like you, allegedly. Come on. So when it comes to us, as a people, let's educate ourselves. Let's take proper precautions. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Okay, so my child wanted to go fishing with a friend, and this friend, and her had an issue in the past. And talking about going fishing, I felt a certain type of way about it. And I'm just like, in my mind. So I say, well, you and Victoria okay? She says, oh yeah, we're cool. But y'all had got into it in the past. Oh yeah, we're cool. Yada yada. So I let it go. And I said, Lord, give me a sign. Because I'm like, water, this stuff going on. This just happened on my birthday. Like, this is too much. Why did it start raining? Shortly, like a little bit later, because I had prayed and everything. I was like, Lord, I don't know what it is. Man, I didn't came up with a conclusion. Okay, so you going fishing. I'm going to go with you, and I'm sitting out in the parking lot. I'm sitting out in the parking lot because in this day and age, we can't let nothing slip in between the cracks. We have to pick up on the cues. We have to be alert. In that moment, what if, she did go fishing and something happens? That would have been on my conscience. So I think that we have a bigger responsibility as parents, as community. We need to be looking out for community. It should not just be a fake false outrage or everybody coming together, for a situation like this. Like, it's a little too late. And that's why, even when it comes to us as community, oh, we can come together for a funeral. Oh, this is like a family reunion. You know, it shouldn't be that. So yeah, so that was that. Let's go ahead. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play this one. So this one is, let me see. So this live, okay, we can get into the dream doll, Bree. Okay, so if you guys are not aware, Dream Doll Bree, she was unalived. I believe, was it Florida or Texas? I'm not really sure, but she ended up being unalived. And yeah, it's a lot, y'all. Give me one moment. I'm gonna jump into the studio so I can play the audio, and we'll be right back.
I'm not gonna stay that long.
All right, y'all.
I'm just going to briefly go over this, what I'm getting for this first segment of AKT Celebrity Reads Dream Doll Bree. She was basically just 21 years old. And somebody put my cash up in here and make it clap. God, the number 9XX. God, the number 9. Thank you, baby. God, the number 9XX. God, the number 9XX. I'm not going to stay with this too long because I don't understand it. So I don't have the whole story. I don't think I have the whole story. So I'm just trying, and I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna try to see what she says to me. Ooh, and for some reason, you know what? The whole hey baby, hey Prince. The whole evening, all night, I don't know why, I just feel hot. I feel real hot. My whole body is hot. I'm sweating, and the air is like on 68, 67, 68 degrees. But I'm hot. You know what? I keep telling her to just tell me what she want me to know. She put, I'm trying to ask her what happened, and then I've been watching videos, and the one that I saw a video where she was at the gas station, some girl got jumped, and Dream Girl Bree had a wig on her hand, just swinging the wig around in a circle, and they said that was the girl's wig. The girl that was jumped got on camera and said it wasn't, and that she did get jumped, but Dream Doll, excuse me, I said Dream Girl, I think it's Dream Doll Bree had nothing to do with it. Somebody else jumped her, or some other girl jumped her, said it wasn't her wig. She wanted to straighten it out because she didn't want anybody to think that she had something to do with it and people come after her. So they're saying now it's nothing. She didn't do anything wrong. Dream Doll Bree didn't do anything wrong. So since they said she was just innocent and she got caught in the crossfire, that's what's kind of confusing to me right now. But they're saying it was two young men in the car. One of the young men was her cousin. I don't see a picture of him. So if y'all can send me a picture of the two men that were in the car with her, please send it to me because I don't know the name of her cousin. I don't know what the cousin looked like. But now I think he dead too. She physically died first, and they said today he died from his injuries. So it was three of them, her, one woman, two men. I wonder who was driving, or was one of them driving? And see what the other man had to do with it, because I'm asking her and I'm telling her, you can tell me anything. I'm not going to get upset with you. I'm not going to judge. Just tell me what went on. She's not really doing a lot of talking. When I saw her yesterday, she didn't know where she was. Look, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna tell you. Thank you for donating, baby. Like I told y'all, and I'm telling you all right now, this is not just about her. This is about all of you. There's a murdering spirit out right now. There's a lot of black magic and witchcraft that's being sent at a lot of people, including me. Somebody wants you dead. Y'all are dealing, I'm going to say what I said again the other day. Somebody is dealing with either a husband or a wife that wants you dead. a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and now I'm seeing a cat. Some of y'all that's tied this got some goddamn cats. You own a cat. This one cat look like it's gold, and it's got like some gold eyes, but the other one got different colors in it. I'm seeing a black cat, a gray cat, a white cat, but the white cat got different colors in it, or some black in it, or black on the foot. It's different people. Whoever this is for, this is not just for one person. It's different people. And then somebody has a little dog they put in a cage and put in a kennel sometimes, or have a cage in the house. So when they're not there, the dog won't get out, use the bathroom everywhere. Some of you might have roommates in there, or whoever you're dealing with, whoever you're dating has their family involved in this, and your so-called friends involved in this, your family side, the man family side, or whether the woman family side, where they've been using a man for money, taking advantage of them. And some of these men want a divorce, back up. Y'all got custody issues. Y'all can get divorce issues. If you're not legally married, you're still going to deal with these issues and fighting around children. Some of these are stepchildren of the woman or the man, or they married or they live together. They've been together for a while. It's been cheating in this relationship. So some of them are open relationships or swinging in a relationship. Some of them not having sex with the person, but they having sex with someone else. The man is spying on you, got pictures of you, got secret witnesses of yours. Some of them been sleeping with your girlfriend. Some men are closet bisexuals, don't even want to be with no woman no more, want to be with a man. That goes back to where I see a man screwing another man at work, in the bathroom. Women screwing, group sex, drug addictions. I mean, hey, we got a little bit of it all here. Voodoo, black magic, witchcraft, woman stalking another woman, want to kill another woman. I see one with an ice pick in her hand, a knife in her hand, and a simulated gun. Some type of, what do you guys got, a piece on it? Some kind of piece. I don't know what you call these guns, where you modify the gun, where it might be one caliber of gun, but you add a modification on it so they can't tell. But they might start finding, we hear on the news, women dead, men dead, house set on fire, body in the car, body in the house, in the building, where it looks at first like a stranger shot them or killed them, but really it's somebody close to them that did it. And it's a jealous woman hunting or stalking in law enforcement. Either she's a cop, or she works for the police department or fire department, or she could even be a 911 dispatcher. The fuck is this? Some of them work for daycare, might own a daycare, own a nursery. Some of these men are from other countries, African countries, Spanish, Latin. I'm seeing Palo Mayombe. I'm seeing Santeria. I'm seeing Haitian Voodoo. Some of these people might have visas or immigrants that are tied to this shit of African descent. These are black immigrants. These are Latin immigrants. Some of them might be European. You might be in mixed relationships. Sub-Saharan origin, Muslim belief, Muslim religion. Some types of religious groups here tied to business groups you're in, work groups you're in. Look, this could go anywhere. It's not just no Christian Baptist shit. These are different groups of people, a mixed race, a mixed culture. You could be a so-called African American from over here, but you're involved with a African person of African descent, or African, like an ethnic group, Nigerian, other African groups. You know, they might also have some mixture in the blood, mixed race, but still of African descent. So yeah, technically both of you are considered black, but it's a different kind of black because they're from another African ethnic group. That's Jamaican, Ethiopian, Iranian, Nigerian, you know what, Somali, but you mix the, y'all from different worlds, different ethnic group, you got together, fucking somebody, this shit done went left because somebody violent or somebody mental ill, they don't want to let go. It's people being stalked, people being harassed, stalked on their job. Some of these people got people on their job, don't like you, spying on you, on your job, pretending to be your friend, but trying to set you up or obsessed with you or somebody you don't deal with no more. It's tied to your job as well as your car. You need to watch your car, your SUV, motorcycle, your pets, your house, because somebody's house is being surveyed. Somebody's been in your house, and I see a man looking at a woman that she done put him out the house, or she has him to move out the house. They're not together no more. He can't accept this shit. He's stalking her. It's a fence. This person got a fence. A porch, you step up the porch, but on outside, it's like a sidewalk there where you can park in front, not individual parking spaces because it's houses in the area. I see a railroad track. There's a train, and not too far. Train in the area. Park, lake, ducks, but it's not directly in front of the house, but it's around. I just seen the train. This man is planning on either blowing up the house or pouring gasoline, coming in the inside, setting the house on fire, and killing this woman. And there's some kids here, 2, 3, might be a boy and a girl, or one, they might be his, but she might have children by somebody else. And I think she knows somebody's getting ready to die. And you will see this on the news, these murders dealing with these families where it's a married couple, it's going to be older married couples. They have grown children and some grandchildren. And one of the older husband and wife want to leave the other one, and they can't take it. One might be sick, having issues, and they mad because the other want to leave. They 56 and 70 years old, killing the other one, that goddamn old. You want to see this, or finding somebody dead, and people going to say, well, they sick anyway, so that's probably what it is. No, somebody murdered them, and they covered it up and arranged shit and the drugs around them that they taking, prescription drug. Well, the person just sick, and no, that's not what it is. Even going to do something to the dog too. Okay, then you see younger ones, so it's going to be families involved, where families trying to, somebody want to leave, and you know how you'll have a family. Let's say a wife her husband tired of the drama. They bound in drama, basically, not in love. And drama and finances. They get together, break up, get together, break up. This has been going on for 10 years or more. Okay, the husband finally get tired. He want to leave. Okay, the wife's mama, brothers, uncles, cousins, they all want to gang up on the husband and talk to him and try to force him to stay in a loveless marriage. You're going to see those kind of situations where they get into a fight. They always fight, but this time it's going to be worse because this person wants to leave, or the wife wants to leave, and the husband's family. And the husband said, please talk to her, please beg her. You're going to see conflicts and murders and assaults around these types of situations where your family in your business, talking, starting shit, he say, she say. And this thing is, I see a dog. I see these, a lot of y'all people that will have these issues, or that we will see on the news, have pets. Dogs, cats. I see a rabbit. I see a hamster, which is basically a glorified rat. They have these different pets and animals and shit. Here we go with this shit. Okay, I'll just give it a minute. It'll calm down. You'll see something around a playground, a Ferris wheel. You know how they have the what is that? In the big parking lot, like a circus or something, or fair, state fair. You will see things like that. hold on. I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna have to go down there and just check on this, make sure everything's okay. A lot of shooter, military, veteran, retired military, and the U.S. going off again. Mental problems and issues again. Shooting, rifle, building, ambush, hostages. Oh boy. Bombs, explosion, the building, shooting in the building, hostage in the building, collapse in the building, explosion in the building, fire in the building, robberies, bankrupt. What's going on here? Okay, somebody that's got this type of mentality, a veteran, is married to somebody, or if they're not married anymore, some of them are single because they can't function in society. And they have mental problems and they take psych meds because they shell shocked or what happened to them in military or what was given to them experimentally that we don't know about. Somebody like this is planning to go off right now and watching somebody or a building or a work or a house, but some of this is going to be public strangers that don't deserve anything. This person's going to go off. They different races. Going to go off of male, white male supremacists, part of hate group, that's a racist, KKK, that is wanting to do something public, or I don't know if this is also a courthouse, or something violent, retaliate, revenge, bomb, fertilizer, bomb, but another type of bomb, grenade. This person's unhinged as fuck. Before I go into her, I still have to say, this is not just about her. This is about a whole bunch of people that's going to be affected, that you all, because it's a murder spirit. It's dealing with the sun, the moon, the planetary positions, different alien beings coming from space, as well as experiments that they're doing and around drones and cameras and all the electronic devices to throw people off. Like I said earlier, and dealing with the fourth, fifth dimension, sixth dimension, 5D phones, 6D phones, the communications we don't know about. Wait a minute. Hold on. Just pause for a minute. I'll be right back. Let me check on everything. Okay. I'm starting to notice something. Just I'm kind of like wanting to take a break from this shit, like these types of readings, because I notice now I hear strange shit. Okay, I don't hear it now, but that's why I was like, I kind of didn't want to go into this, y'all, because there are a lot of demonic entities that are around Dream Doll Bree. Okay, so I want to warn y'all too. This is not just about her, so I don't want to try to get into this too long right now. I'm just going to see what else I hear over the next few days. Okay, I hear nothing. Okay, because I don't want too many of them in here. You know, I ain't been talking to Clive the past few days since this shit jumped off. Hey, Broderick, because how he brought that bitch in here and she enjoyed doing what she did because she doesn't like me. So what I was doing, because I was feeling so heavy, it's a heavy spirit because she's physically dead. The flesh is dead and she's groggy, and she was feeling very heavy when she was shot. And she was gradually bleeding out and dying. And she felt a heavy feeling because her body couldn't move and it was very dense. And people watched her bleed out. Then she felt very light because her soul got out of the body and she was watching herself, watching the experience. But nobody around her could see it or hear it and what was going on. But she didn't quite know, but she felt all of a sudden herself lifting from the body. And so yesterday I was asking her, last night I was asking her, are you okay? Like what is happening? And she was very groggy and out of it. And she's like, she didn't know where she was. She didn't know what happened to her. She didn't quite understand. So I wanted to wait. I like to wait before I do things, to wait a few days to see if it's the same thing, to make sure it's not just me. And if the same thing keeps coming back, and then as they get more clear that they're not physically here anymore, can you tell me what you see, what you know? So she's not really talking that much because she doesn't know me. And sometimes people, they'll come in, but then they don't trust you. So I see she kind of doesn't trust me, but I see she's starting to open up now because she knows I'm not going to judge her. You can tell me whatever you want to tell me. I'm going to tell you what I see that fucks with me really bad that I didn't want to go into because of what I just dealt with again with Clive and this bitch that came in here that is demonic as hell and don't like me. So she liked attacking me. I'm seeing, like I told y'all before, it's heavy black magic, Santeria, Haitian voodoo in Florida. Remember I told y'all this last week and I kept picking up Miami, Haiti, Cuba. I'm seeing a big dragon, a big leviathan, and heavy reptile water spirits and mermaids coming out of the ocean in Miami. It just hit me. It's just moving real hard from Haiti. They heavy in Haiti and they moving real hard from Cuba. White Cubans, as well as Afro-Latino Cubans. It's so much blackness in Miami. It's so much black death spirit in Florida. Different parts of Florida, yes. And heavily Miami and different dead spirits where they done chop people head off in Haiti and done human sacrifice, dog sacrifice, other animal rituals, that blood has spilled and hit into the ocean, and all them heavy demonic African spirits are coming from Haiti, as well as this other Africans there. I don't know what's the population there, and I'm hearing Jamaican here. Let me see if y'all from Miami and tell me what's the different African groups that are there. I'm picking up Atlanta too. People come from Atlanta to Florida and do heavy magic. And a lot of people have curses on them, and a lot of people have spells on them or go to get spells between Atlanta and Miami. That's from, but then over in Haiti too. What groups of African live in Miami? M-I-A. Oh, yes, it would make sense. They said Miami's African community is highly diverse, with roots spanning West, East, and Central Africa. Key groups: Nigerian, predominantly Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, a lot of Ethiopians and Eritreans in Miami, Kenyans and Liberia. I know I was picking that shit up. Okay. So you have all these cultures and all of them are into black magic, white magic too. There's nothing wrong with magic. It's just, it becomes wrong when you're doing it to hurt somebody out of jealousy and envy and greed and stealing from them, trying to destroy them, trying to destiny swap with, shit. That's when it's wrong, because that's God gave everybody their talents and ability, and you want to take them because you don't like the person, you're jealous of the person. but it can be used for good and protection and safety as well. And I just seen this catfish. So I don't know what it's like a catfish mouth, got a fish mouth. So somebody did something with magic around fish. Will go back to water. That would be what, like a lake or creek or something. They don't live in salt water, they don't live in ocean water. But this dragon has come up and it's a snake with her. Okay. He's telling me, but it's a she too. Like it's a bisexual or hermaphrodite, but it's very dominant male, but it comes off as female. The eyes are bright red. It's raising up out the middle of the ocean for me to see it. It got something to do with this, which means she was heavily under voodoo. As a voodoo group, that music group she in is investors. Some of them are white. Some of them look like white Cuban. Some of them are black. A different culture, black, heavy Haitian. Heavy black magic in this group she was in, or the group that was financing and sponsoring her, because one thing she kept saying, they took my money. She kept saying, where's her money? They stole her money. They took her money. She was getting ready to blow up in some kind of deal, a music deal, or it's a group that's pushing her. She has sponsors helping with the Airbnb mansions, her clothes, helping to push her. It wasn't just a grassroots movement. Everything they're saying, oh, it was just her by herself. No, I'm not saying it. There's a group, and there was fighting and conflict, but it's men and women in that group. And this is a magic group. From what the little I'm kind of sensing she trying to say, this where they have these parties and these raves, this money is dealing with undercover drug dealing, cartel, prostitution, and having drugs at the party to get these young people high, addicted to drugs. And it's a secret. These young girls got them in a prostitution ring in exchange, helping push them and bring men with money to them and tell them to sell they behind, prostitute, drop it low, like they do all young women, starting off in the rap game, singing about sex. Because I was hooked on Trina, Jackie O, but secretly had them prostituting to get deals and to get men in with money. She said this is a prostitution ring, a drug ring, where they hook up tricks with young girls. And that's the secret part of it, tricking, selling dope, doing dope, getting niggas hooked on dope, getting women hooked on it at the party, and then tying the music in it. This is a whole, I know that was her party at the mansion, but she's showing me this older women and older men. They finance this, and they do these house parties, and they do orgies at the party and get the people on drugs, and have older men come in from different places on the low and have sex with these young girls. It's not just rapping, and it's older women over them, teaching them how to seduce a man, teaching the man how to be a trick, and set the meeting up, and she get her cut. These older women are they pimps, they madams, and they get out of line, they get beat up, they get killed, but then some of them, they do the rituals on to steal their soul, to destiny swap with them, to get the fame, the fortune, their youth, their talent, their ability, their aura, literally humans sacrifice them. And it's a heavy gang war and turf war. This is some serious shit right here. Y'all thinking, oh, she's just a rapper and she cute, and that's what you see on the outside, and they flashing their money, and they at the mansion party, and we just having a good time. And some of them have to fight each other inside their gang. Oh, and this is the thing, the women and the men that's over them, that's pimping them, and the undercover sex and drug ring, and encouraging them, get you a trick. And I see this is real hot in Miami. It's hot everywhere. The prostitution now, clubs done dried up, money done dried up, music done dried up, deals done dried up. Now it's what you're seeing is what it's always been. They encourage you to prostitute. Now, I know for years women have left from Atlanta, the Miami Strip, sell their ass or other places, act like they so righteous and shit, go to Florida, go to different Atlanta and sell their ass and strip and then ease on back home like they ain't did nothing. And that's why out in the open, because things are difficult for a lot of people with this Trump economy and with this forced recession that they've created for a lot of people. But it's tied into black magic. So they openly encouraging hoeing. And because it's difficult for people, I understand it. They're getting involved in the trick, and tricking is tied to music and to rap. It's men and women that are older and that are financing this that draw the young in and draw the other young people. They're young, they're hungry, a lot of them, thirsty for fame and fortune, come from poor families, they ain't got nothing, they struggling. So they talk to lie, to cheat, to scam, to trick niggas. And they basically bringing people in from different races from all around the world that are secretly doing this and hooked it. Some of them are younger than 18, hooking them up to prey on these young girls. And that's what she's saying. That's what the houses is for. But she's shaking her head. She's not directly talking, but I can see it in her mind. So she can tell me yes or no. She nodding yes or no. She ain't nodding no. She nodding yes. And she's showing the Lamborghini, the Bentleys, all of the cars. She's like, that's not hers. They hook them up. They give them to them. A lot of that is drug money, drug debt, and crime, killing people, putting hits out on people. You don't understand. Baby, this is a heavily dark and dangerous crime syndicate that she was a part of that would do anything for the people on top. The female madams, female bosses, they are privately supported by male sex traffickers, drug dealers, part of syndicates, organized crime, black syndicates, African syndicates that go overseas, that are connected to syndicates of other races that are also heavy into black magic. A couple of deities I've seen, that's why I knew who she was with. The snake, it's this snake. Some of them got it in their house. I'm talking about real snakes. Pythons. A lot of them are pythons. Just like you see the rappers, Young Thug and all of them, how in the past you see them with big albino pythons, different color snakes, because they're a part of a club. And usually a lot of times they have a white parties like Diddy. And they wear all white, but really the white, that's also a part of the African magic religion or tradition that they're in. That's mainly the ones I'm picking up right now that let me see them. These are who she's with right now. Outside the body, they done bought her soul. She done sold her soul. The soul belonged to them. See, they pit them against each other. Like, okay, you got two female rappers. You act like, all y'all tricking together, y'all rapping together, y'all got your own style and your own look. The lady in charge, the madam, will say take both of them separately, behind each other back. Dream Dog Breed. Such and such, I think she don't like you. Now, y'all all on the same team, and I'm grooming all of y'all, but I think you need to watch her. She might be a little jealous of you. You might have to fight her, defend yourself, but you know what? If you fight her for me, you hit, I'm going to give you this bonus, this kickback on the law. Ain't nobody going to know. I'm going to give you this amount of money. I'm take you shopping. You're going to get a premiere video. You're going to get more attention. Go tell the other girl the same thing. I don't think Dream Dog Bree like you. She might be hating or jealous on you because now you coming in and you scared you going to get the niggas and more attention from her. So you might have to fight her. So if you do that, or we're going to be at this place or this party or at the gas station, and I want you to bump her or say some slick shit and start some. It's just between me and you. Okay. Those two all of a sudden start mean-mugging each other. They get paranoid to each other. You don't know the same woman that's over your music and over you tricking and bringing you tricks and hooking y'all up. She done set this up to create a confrontation because she won't Dream Dog Breed soul. She want a destiny swap. So you get a collection of these dolls, but they put Dream Doll in a jar. This older woman had her in a jar. doing black magic spells. She do it on all of them and control them. And if you want to get out of line, or if I introduce you to this trick and you get this money, you don't want to give me my cut, or you don't or you want to run off, you might not survive. Put hits on them, have secret policies on them, even though they don't have major drug deals. Y'all don't understand. People that have a lot of money and they have these groups or these management, she might have been under management with someone, or someone was marketing her, had a certain agreement with her, because that's what I'm getting. But on the low, these people in this dominant, aggressive female that's also finance and supply, and got a secret military on deck, a hit squad. These females, they will promote them, come to them with an offer, a deal. I introduce you to the money men, to the tricks. You know, you screw them, you hang with them, you party. We're going to promote you all over the internet. We got people to put the bots on there, get you the views, get you the likes. I don't know why it is coming up to me like that. It's coming up to me like that. And, oh God. It's a snake. The snake vomit money. Whenever I see that, and I've seen it before, you see it on YouTube, that's black magic, and that's dealing with one of those African cults, or let's say even if it's white people in the music industry, they go get training and protection when the rituals done by the Sangoma or the voodoo priests in these different African tribes or cultures or communities, as well as Cuban. And this is what I'm seeing. She was heavily bound by black magic and took this oath. But I guess she didn't know that she was getting ready to be sacrificed, because the women on top, the men on top, this group, men and women, they want the souls of the young so they can feast off of them, be regenerated, not die, have wealth, fame, and fortune by taking it from the talented people. I mean, they do that to people of all ages, but they like to do it when they're real young. They don't know no better. They're hungry for fame, fortune, attention. All you gotta do is put them in front of a camera, hear their name called, the people seeing them. They're not thinking about deeper picture, and they're not spiritual. They don't have people to protect them spiritually. They don't see, they don't have gifts. Or they blind them and suppress them. They don't care about it. They just care about fame, fortune. I'm famous. Everybody looking at me. Everybody talking to me. I'm going to be a star. I'm going to be a singer, a dancer, a rapper, an actor. It's all about me. People are young. Many times they don't think about this unless they have the right people around them. Say, hey, open your eyes. This is deeper than they thought. You're deeper than they thought. They're just using you till they run you out, or you dry out, or you woe out. Everybody done had you, and you strung out on dope, or ain't nobody paying you no attention no more. You know, open your eyes. They don't care. They just think about what's going on right now. So I see she's with, it's a money snake. It's a serpent in this, which I know that's magic. And it's feeding money to the person that secretly sold a soul to get their life and get the fame and fortune. They're a bone collector, soul collector. Had these people in a jar, put their soul in a jar. This main female over is very devilish. She don't care about nothing and nobody but herself. And it's another group of female priestesses, black magic priests, and males that are the same way. It's a heavy cult. They sold their soul to the devil. They'll do anything to survive, and it's their job to take the souls of the innocent. She bound by these spirits. I also saw Papa Legba, so that one of those snakes will also be Dambala. That's why I knew it was Haitian. Somebody involved in this is Haitian or from Haiti, or got Haitian blood or background and do Haitian voodoo, Haitian magic. I knew I got so hot because of the Gede. The Gede spirits, I don't engage them before. They make me hot. And when I looked them up, when some Haitians a long time ago contacted me on YouTube, and they said, do you have any Haitian? I said, I don't know. I ain't never been told. I don't know. You know, my family's from the South. They wouldn't know. He said, because you got the Gede. I said, what's the Gede? I looked them up on YouTube, and they have the songs to them. It's a whole family of Gede spirits, Papa Gede, and I think their colors are purple and black. And they talk about fucking. They cuss all the time. They like to cuss, smoke, drink, and talk about fucking, pussy, and dick. I said, yeah, that would be me. I don't know what that is, but that's. So I liked it when I looked them up and I saw their music and I saw Papa Gede. I liked the energy. I said, wow, I didn't know that was on me, what that was or where that's from. And so I kept getting hot today. I said, that's him. That's why I knew this was about fucking, because then we look at her when she got that song, Bent It Over. She was co-writing. I said, go on, little mama then. And bent over, telling bent it over, take all the dick. What's happening? You know, what's something she said I thought was so cute. And I said, oh, okay then. And I knew then all these Dambala, Papa Gede, Papa Legba, Lebaron, Samdi, Mama Brigitte. So I saw that she was with also Papa Legba. Who else I thought about when I saw some of them Haitian spirits is Wiz the Wizard, where they said Kodak had something to do with it because he wanted to get out the contract. He wouldn't let Wiz the Wizard out. And I remember the Haitian gods came in here in the yard and said they wanted some goat, curry goat. I had to find somebody to get me some goat for them to put it on the altar, and there was Papa Legba. And so it's bringing me the same kind of entities, and said this person had already signed up for sacrifice. I don't know how long she's been with this group, but she had signed up for sacrifice a while ago and didn't even know it. So let me see. Who was I gonna? Someone I was gonna ask about. She's trapped with them, and I heard a lady. It creeped me out. She started talking to her. She's scared of the lady. And she said, yeah, now I got you where I want you. You didn't know what happened to you? Now you know. And now it's to the point of no return. You can't go back. I got you jammed up where I want you. I got your soul, and you're going to work for me. And she said, what are you talking about? I don't. And she started crying. No, what is going on? Why are you, what's happening? Why is this going on? And it's dark where she is. It's dark around her. And she was cold. She started shaking. She was real cold. Then she go to warm. She's warm. Then it's dark. She can't see anything around her, but I can see her. And this woman is talking to her soul. The soul is still alive. The physical body is dead. And now she knows she's trapped, but she doesn't quite understand. This woman, this is a black woman, this woman probably older than her, very aggressive, very mean, very violent. She don't give a fuck, but she gonna be in public and say she care about the little girl, and you know, this is so sad, this is so bad, this happened, and I wish I could have been there, and I hate this happened. But inside, she's cold as hell. This is what she wanted to happen. And she had people to help her do this. Yeah, I know. I wanted to see. Oh, boy. Let me ask. What management does Dream Doll Bree have? Dream Doll Bree, because it's got to be somebody. She's not throwing these parties and financing these parties by herself. It's somebody finances this. Because she known as her name Brianna, tragically passed away, Miramar, Florida. She was an independent creator, managed directly by herself or personal representation rather than being signed to a prominent mainstream. They keep saying that, but she didn't finance this herself. Her online presence is well known with a combined following of 400,000 on platforms TikTok, Instagram. Or I wonder, is it who, okay, and made an appearance on a viral rap, Bend Over, and by promoting community events. Okay, so the community events, I wonder who was in control of the community events. Or they said she was on somebody else's song. Bend Over wasn't hers. Is somebody financing this? She's not doing all of this by herself. When y'all find out who, or was it the person who owns the track Bend Over, she's collaborating with someone as well as secretly dealing with these men, these women working together in these networks, getting tricks. And then someone was like, she didn't trick, she wasn't tricking. Yeah, she was. So who would dream? She wasn't with a whole bunch of people now like that, but it was men doing stuff for her, offering her things, giving her opportunity. Okay, Dream Doll, booking agent, info, and pricing. But see, I know it's two rappers named Dream Doll. So I don't know if it's the same one. And it was another social media influencer that got killed at the same time this weekend. Both of them were popular. Influencer Dream. So one said Dream Doll booking, but see, that might not be Dream Doll Bree. So when y'all find out, let me know. And definitely, she couldn't have been doing it because even though she was flashing money in the mansions, her family done put up a GoFundMe to pay for the funeral. Oh, who is in here that's causing a problem? I just looked down. Tell me, who is doing this? Tell the girls, no, I don't know anything about that. I don't know who that is. Who are y'all talking? Who is the person that's in here that's causing the problem? Is it this? Who is it that's causing the problem? Can y'all tell me who it is so I'll know? Put it in the chat. Who is doing it? Is this person here? Paul? Somebody? I don't even know what they're saying. I don't know nobody named Taylor or none of these people. Is that who you're talking about? Can somebody tell me who is causing the problem? Because I don't know. So when I'm seeing this here, the family is now set up a GoFundMe to pay for her funeral, but she was in, I think the mansion she was in, I think it's an Airbnb, Airbnb. I think it's $100,000 a day or a night or something. So, and then she's flashing money. So it couldn't have been her just financing it because her family's now asking for money. Oh, but who y'all talking about? Did I block the wrong person then? Because you're not telling me when somebody said get out of the chat. Says sponsoring like she was nothing but designer. Yeah, but they saying that the person, they saying her family asking the public for money to help bury her. That she didn't have all that money. That's why somebody had to be somebody that young, and you see them in high profile things like that. And if they don't have a record company, we know the record company is not backing them. And if they don't have a direct management company, somebody's sponsoring it. Okay, so you're saying two African soul sister, Cubans, Haitians, South American band. Yes, that's what I see. All of them, some of them are not racist, and they've clicked up and they're helping each other. And they are heavily into their religion, heavily into their cultures, which deals with a lot of high-level magic and black magic. And in those industries now, you see a lot of the women wanting money, wanting opportunities, and men wanting money, wanting opportunities, want to be seen. They're willing to do any and everything. And unfortunately, it's revolving. Well, we're in the 3D. So you're in the 3D. What is ruled? Beauty, money, power, sex, your image, your body. So a lot of it's going to be sexual. It's naturally sexual. Because of the entities that rule this realm, and you're dealing with the Kundalini energy, penis and vagina. You're dealing with the 7 chakras in this world. That's what is more powerful and controls things, along with the entities that move through it. So she's bound, and they wanted blood. They're feasting off of her body, and the blood in the body snatched the soul out. Her soul is gone. It's here, but it's held hostage by the dark side. And then I thought was weird last night, and I still hear it today. They showed me white rock stars. One of the ones they showed, Alice Cooper, and another one singing a song. It's when you play it the regular way, you can't hear it. But when you backmask it, it's saying, "Welcome to my sweet Satan." This is in the music industry. So that I knew too, she was connected to somebody in the music industry. And she definitely was wanting a music deal, and she was getting ready to get one. But the female that was backed by the males that's close to her and talks to her wanted her soul for fame and fortune and power on her own. See, somebody that's tied into managing, marketing her, getting her attention is tied into prostitution, drugs, organized crime, literally the black mafia, also other groups of mafia. And she's attracting these young people to steal their soul and sacrifice them. And it's a group of them. It's a group of older men and women. If you see somebody, that's in the front and you think that's the person, it's not. That's a front person. And they are covered and protected by a group that's an organized crime and black magic, divination, necromancy, sorcery. And she's telling her, "But this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted." And she said, "No, it's not." She said, "Yes, it is. You want to be a star. You want to be famous. So now I've made you even more famous. Everybody's talking about you. You on the major news worldwide. You want to be a star. You want to be a big star. I made you bigger than what you were." She said, no, not like this. Not like this. I want to be a star, in my body well, you can forget that. That's over. You can't say hello to that anymore. You say hello to me. You work for me. I own you, bitch. You do what I say. Whoa, this is some nasty work, baby. This is some nasty work, baby. Because now that this is an older woman talking to her like this. And she ain't the only one. She ain't the only one that's been done this way. We just don't see it and we don't know it. They done caught up in prostitution rings, strung out on dope, murder, cut up, human sacrifice. These people are not playing. Yep, they sacrifice dogs and other animals and horses and chickens and stuff. But the ultimate one that these gods ask for are human sacrifice. And I just see this big old snake. It came up out the water, the dragon, the serpent, and the mermaid spirits. So they'll be wrapped. They'll be evil, but they'll be wrapped in Oshun. They'll be wrapped in Yemen-Ya, wrapped in Obatala, they're wrapped in Dambala. They come, like beautiful women, beautiful young, older, middle-aged. They'll be wrapped in a spirit of light and have talent, but the person will be possessed and taken over by a demonic force, very strong, very evil, with blood lust on it. It'll attract men to you, to have sex with you, to do whatever you say, to charm them with the good spirit that's on the top of them. But then underneath, it'll draw people in to murder the person, or create a situation to murder the person, because they want the blood and the organs of the person. The person don't know what happened. It looks like a freak accident. Somebody followed them. And I think this was also tied to her cousin, the young man in the car. This was some other shit, some gang shit, or some lying, or some treacherous shit one of them boys had done. Lies they told, some beef, some dirty shit what they did to draw these people to them, to wait out, to stalk them, to hunt them like a dog. But this was also about her, because I saw another woman stalking her and wanting to stab Dream Doll Bree. And I said, I'll kill you, bitch. Now, see, I don't know where this is coming from, because they're saying the girl had no beef with nobody. The girl had no problems here. I see them arguing on the phone about somebody they was screwing. Now, I don't know if Dream Doll Bree had a boyfriend, or this just a trick y'all both enjoy Shan, or one want to take him from the other. Is something treacherous like this? I don't know if she had a boyfriend, baby daddy out. They went back and forth. I hear this phone conversation. And she was like, I ain't, Dream Doll was like, I ain't worried about you, bitch. I ain't worried about you doing nothing to me, or yeah, whatever. Like a joke, like, just dancing and singing, shaking her little ass, and it ain't gonna be nothing, whatever. I deal with bitches like this all the time. But this other one was like, yeah, okay. You know what? She think I'm playing. She think I'm something to play with. I'm gonna kill this bitch. See, look, I don't know where that is coming from. I don't know where this is coming from. Because I don't know the story. I don't know all the background. I'm just starting to, and it's hard to get it out of her, because she's very scared. And it's like, well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to tell that. I'm not supposed to say that. That's a secret. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get in a baby. Your ass body is fucked up down at the morgue, huh? I don't think you can get in no more trouble than you already got, damn it, in. That you didn't even know you done walked yourself in by being loyal to the wrong group that you think your friend. There was so many enemies around that girl. I mean, this isn't anything around anybody that's hot. Whether you young, whether you middle age, whether you old, hell, you can have somebody want to kill you and jealous of you in your mama womb, because they done already did a divination on you. I want to destroy you in the womb, destroy you as a goddamn infant. You could be pretty enough, boy or girl, to be a model, or your mama might have you on a diaper commercial, a milk commercial. They'll kill your ass by that. Speaking of that, y'all need to watch this and watch your children, honey, and who you got them with, because a lot of these men like to have sex with 8 and 9 month old babies and 1-year-old, 2-year-old, and raping them, busting them out. You're going to see more of this coming out. These grown men, black men, like to have sex with babies. And some of these women allow it and turn their head, or sell them to them, or prostitute them. You need to watch this if you don't want that happening to yours, because you're going to see it at these nurseries and people working in there and in the schools to be around them to do this, or kidnap them and rape them and sell them, pimp them out to other people. Because I'm seeing babies involved in this too, in prostitution. Some of these younger women or men got babies, and they're opened up to these spirits, these lustful, and this demon said, we're hungry now. We're very hungry for souls. We're hungry for blood. So we're going to dominate this market with sex and tricking and sex trafficking and money and setting people up for murder, because we need the blood, we need the energy, we need the souls. And I'm telling y'all, that if y'all are down there, you better be very careful and be protected. You from Atlanta, New York, Boston, Philly, Baltimore. Ooh, that's showing me that's bad up there. Up there in Baltimore and DC where them black folks is living. That's bad. It's gonna be bad. Drugs, drug trafficking, sex trafficking, death, disease. And said it's gonna be a real bad backlash of more disease and more death and more hybrid disease or crossing, mixing of them, saying that we are here for death because it's the only way that we can rise up, that we can rule by using this catastrophe to our benefit. Okay, somebody said they're from Dade County. You have to roll along. Wow, really? Yeah, Tree, she says she thinks she's going to get in trouble. I'm not supposed to say that. I'm not supposed to tell what I do, and it's a secret. It's Victoria's Secret. To get what I want and go where I want to go, I got to put in the thing. She said, shh, I got to be quiet. Like somebody made her take an oath of silence. It's a female. And she's very afraid, so she got to play dumb. All I do is dance and rap and sing, and I'm just happy and all that. Underneath, there's a dangerous syndicate that she knew not to cross and said, you don't tell nothing. You're going to get whatever you want. You're going to come up, just give my cut. That's what the lady keeps saying, give my cut. You owe me. You mean these men, they want to take you out. They want to feed you. They want to show you off. They want to make sure you got what you need. And if I hook you up with them, you're going to get my cut. You know, you're going to be in the loop. You're going to be in the circle. Everything go your way. She's going to cut from the men. That's the tricks. There's tricking off. They have to take an oath. Like it's a call girl agency. And it's smart. I understand it because it's like a female pimp. So you getting both sides of it. You hooking up two parties. That's usually how it go. But it's black people doing it. It's Latin people doing it. And then they got the brute force. They got the female and the male shooters and stabbers and killers. And so if you run off with the money or you don't do what you're supposed to do, they'll hunt your ass down. I don't know what this is. Women telling who the trick, baby? Sharon Bowie. Telling the Dream Girl Bree the trick? While she was on TikTok, what did Bree say? You said I don't live far from Dade. It is so sick. You got to have some spiritual protection on you. Oh, okay. So I'm not Princess. So I'm not picking up the wrong thing. Yeah, but it's bad like that in Atlanta too. And you know, they have their own witches. I've even seen some of them being interviewed anytime they do spiritual work for celebrities. Had them on, Tasha K had one on there she interviewed. They on TikTok. These industries, just like what Clive was saying and confirming, which we know, like what Kelly Price was telling y'all a month ago. Said them industry witches on her. The Kardashian got the witches on them. That's the only way that you're going to make it. You can't be out there by yourself. And because it's so many wicked, vicious groups that run all of this. And if you don't play ball, and if you are considered a threat, and you're more talented and you shine on your own, and you won't let them bring you in, they'll try to murder you. They'll put hits out on you. I know, because I see all the things I've been through. Now it makes sense to me. You are considered a target. You're going to have to be protected or they're going to destroy you. But even if you get in there, you don't know if they're not going to destroy you, because it could be something about you, your talent, your energy, and your light that's so different and unique and stand out. They'll still bring you in just to sacrifice you because they want to be you. They want to embody you. They want to soul swap. They want a destiny swap. They want to wear your skin and have the ability that you have and they don't. So she kind of getting her wits about her a little bit. I'm trying to talk to her. She listened to wake her up because I don't think she knew. And they said she had a baby. And that's so sad because she left that child here for other people to raise. And she had no idea. Many times people don't know until they get on the other side and they find a medium to talk to. And so they can tell them what's going on. She kept saying her money, her money. She said, as soon as they killed her, she says somebody took her money. It was a lump sum of money she was getting ready to get. I don't know if they was paying her to or had already paid her. She said somebody stole the money. A female stole the money. You said, so if you get the wrong witch that's jealous, yeah. Unless you got another witch that see it, you know, or a family, or your family's that way to protect you, but you can't have it both ways. If you get in that industry and you have, or we'll see what y'all saying here, y'all know more about this than I do. It was so scary to me. I said, I don't want to talk about this. I saw that last night, and Papa Legba came in here, and Dambala. I said, these are Haitian. Somebody Haitian. Do y'all know if she Haitian or she deal with somebody Haitian? Because it's a Haitian, Cuban, it's a Santeria. I saw some Jamaican. I saw organized crime, and I saw Afro Latina, and I saw white Cuban. There's different groups, ethnic groups in here, and different African groups. Yep, the hairstylists. I heard about that hairstylist. Yeah, I got to see them good. They went for it either. They make these deals. The jealousy is so bad because you have people, it's not enough room for everybody to stand out and get the shine. And let's say if the public see you, they still might pick you over someone else that they also see. And the person get mad because the public don't want them. And they get jealous because they want you. Well, if I could kill her or him, I could take that swag and take that soul. I'm willing to get close to them, do their hair, get some of their hair, some of their panties, secretion, period blood, put some of their food for you. I know you manage her, but I know you're looking for other talent, and I'm this and I'm that. But they can't see me, they see her. So if I'm willing to set her up and help, will you give me her soul? Can I destine this one? I'm telling you, people will laugh in your face and do that. And a lot of times the hairstylists do that. I'm trying to think of, who was murdered, the girl Shanquella. I think it was her boyfriend